Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to Dutchman Plays Tormented Souls 2. We're picking up right where we left off. We made our way through some of the basement. We found the cursed book for the father. He told us we needed tears of a saint to break the curse on the chapel. He gave us the key to the museum, which is where we're headed next. And that is through this door. Hopefully nobody respawned in here. So far, so good. This way, actually. Oops. Hope that doesn't ruin the cycle. Now. Next guy. I wanted to pull him into the hallway a little bit more. There's one more guy down the back there. Apparently, I should have just killed all three of you last time I was here. Fine. Apparently, I missed a shot, which is the most upsetting part. I did see it hit the wall here. I shot too soon. Did we take damage? Of course we did. Alright, so it's a middle, left, right. Gotta love a built-in brute force puzzle. Alrighty. Lift the lever. The priest also hinted that disturbing painting of a woman looking into a mirror. Yeah. You won't be able to find the tears of the saint in this world, hinting that we're gonna have to go into the dark realm. Which you remember from the last game, you step through a mirror, it ends in a brazen bull of Phalaris. Painted in the 16th century by Pierre Warriero. Painting portrays one of the oldest known methods of torture in the world. The victim is placed inside a bronze bowl and a fire lit beneath them. Screams of the victims while they were burned alive were as bellows from a beast. Sister Inquisitor. Sister Inquisitor. As I was returning to my chamber last night, I crossed paths with the Sister Inquisitor. She rarely shows herself in the convent, but when she does, she always heads to the Museum of Torture, only to disappear for days, then vanishing by some blasphemous act of magic. She was walking toward me wearing that dreadful rotting hood that she used to cover her face. I hurried past, of course, but I couldn't avoid the stench of her breath. The woman reeked of rot. It seeped through the filthy fabric and struck me square in the face. I barely managed to hold down my supper. This was a reminder. I must stay on the Lord's path. If I conduct myself with a proper decorum and do nothing to anger God, or Mother Superior Lucia, perhaps I'll never have to come face to face with the Sister Inquisitor again. Hey. Statue's holding a stone scroll in front of his chest. Empty basin below the statue. Okay. Let's try a couple of things here. I think this is probably going to be something we do in the other world, and come back to it. This evocative painting depicts a saint illuminated by the Holy Spirit. There's also this statue here, which is damaged. The basement of the museum is a torture museum. I believe the pools of blood in this machine swarm with vermin. I'd like to find the light switch before I do anything. There is one. All the doors to let me go inside. Turn on the torches. Judas Cradle. Approximate date, 16th century. Torture device was used to get a confession by inflicting pain. Victim was suspended by a metal belt, then placed on top of a spike-top pyramid. It would cause the victim's body weight to cause cuts in their genitals. It was not only painful, but humiliating. Yeah, we've had a long history of effing each other up. Brilliant statue of a melancholy angel. Nails. See what happens. Great ornament. We got it. They just let us take it. Now stand up here in the light while I solve this. Oh, I need the other wheel. That's why they gave it to me so easy. Okay. I was like, they're just gonna give me that? No, it's an incomplete puzzle still. I need the wheel, then I can solve it. Okay. Into the torture dungeon. How are they gonna spook us here? I don't want to go that way. That curtain looks like it's super easy to kind of like pop through. The rack, approximate date 16th century. Popular torture device utilized a winch system to slowly stretch the victim. Oftentimes it's ended in dislocation or even dismemberment of upper or lower limbs. A dead body is tied to the rack. The wheel, approximate date 13th century. This macabre method began by dislocating the joints of the victim's upper and lower body. They were then placed upon a wheel and made to spin continuously. Slow rotation would cause the victim to die a painful death. I felt an ache in my bones just reading this. Not sure I get it. It just got rotated. A rusted padlock. We know how to deal with those. Torture Museum. I can get in there. I don't want to, not yet. Give me a second on that one. Are there lights in here, please? Armchair of Inquiries. Approximate date 15th century. This chair was used to interrogate accused criminals during the Spanish Inquisition. The victim would be strapped to the chair naked to allow the metal spikes to penetrate their flesh. Worse still, the chair was often slowly heated to further burn the victim laboriously. Trapado. Approximate date 15th century. Victims were bound with their hands behind their backs and suspended by a rope tied to their wrists. Okay. This would often lead to dislocation of the arms. These people were sadistic. Sister Elizabeth's punishment. I want to read that. Not Lucian. There we go. I cannot believe it. The Sister Inquisitor has taken Sister Elizabeth away. It all happened so suddenly. I was lying in bed listening to the quiet sound of rain on the window when the door slammed open with explosive force. The Sister Inquisitor burst into our chamber, filling the room with a stench of decay. Without uttering a single word, the hulking woman lunged towards Elizabeth's cot. She grabbed the startled sister by the hair and dragged her out into the hallway like a wild animal, hauling its prey back to its lair. Elizabeth's heart-wrenching screams echoed down the hallway until both sisters vanished into the darkness of the convent. No one offered to help poor Elizabeth. I certainly would not attempt to stop the Sister Inquisitor in her duties. The morning after, in the refectory, Mother Lucia informed us that Sister Elizabeth had been caught stealing a holy relic and was sentenced to be burned in the brazen bull. She said, if God finds repentance in our sister's heart, the fire will not touch her. I pray for my sister. Why does everyone always think that, like, God is magic? Death by sawing. That looks awful. Victims of this torture method were hanging upside down from a frame, their legs held open. An elongated saw would use to cut the victim up to their stomach. The victim would stay conscious during this process as oxygen continued to be supplied to the brain. Thus, they would often be in excruciating pain until death. What a cruel way to die. Hanging cage. Victims of cage torture were usually imprisoned naked in a suspended cage. These were commonly found in public places as a deterrent for the populace. Not only was the act humiliating, but victims usually spent weeks without food or drink. Most died from malnutrition or illness. Got some tapes. Door unlocked. That will take us out. Oh, the other side of the basement. Let's go. Finally, we've got the rotary dial. The next stop is the library. Alright, here we go. 39 ammo, 9 shotgun, small heal, big heal, medium heal, big heal. If we take a hit, we'll probably use the big heal. And here's our mirror. A puzzle, you say? I don't actually have the answer to this then yet. At least I don't think I do. I'm gonna take a quick look around. Nothing stands out as being a solution, though. Okay. Well, library then. We have everything for that. I've got to go up the stairs to the museum, because this is a dead end. That takes me here. And then through the cloister to the library. We could also technically take the bell tower. Could be a little bit quicker. And maybe safer. South Corridor has usually been pretty empty. I feel like they might put something in the cloister again. But this has been the most notorious hallway of all South Corridor, so I guess we'll see when we get up there. That's the wrong way. I was literally stood right next to the door and I turned around and left. And before enemies have spawned in the darkness. They have not. Please tell me this hallway is still empty. A lot of time and effort into glassing those dudes. I appreciate you leaving them dead. All good up here still. I've got my number written down still, 3890 star. 3, 8, 9, 0. Ooh, okay. Wait, was there something else in there? No. That gives us another part of our puzzle. This first, then combine. The combine system got a little finicky, but I can forgive them. Ugh. That was like the perfect move. I'm gonna reset this one. You guys do that. So that moves 2. This moves 2. This moves 3. This moves 3. That puzzle was brutal. You have to map it out. You have to realize that only the right button rotates the top right while not moving the left. And you use that imbalance to separate them, get them synced up. Then the last 2 moves are top button, bottom button. That was not good. It's actually, like, a really good puzzle, but I don't think most people are smart enough to do. Okay, next step, we need to get to the first floor because this is the area we have unlocked. We are in the library, let's go down, save. Should I save? I feel like it's been not that much time. But we're also about to head into super spooky zone. We just solved the puzzle that literally hurt my brain. And as you all know, I am a super genius, so a brain that can challenge me, a puzzle that can challenge my brain, is certainly a worthy puzzle of saving. Also, we got 5 ribbons. Let's not be too stingy. I want to check to see how long it took us to solve that. About half an hour. You know, no big deal. From the very starting position, there might be a super easy way to solve that. But if you mess up on the first move, I bet it's just a headache all the way down. Chapter house. Shelf full of books. Why you do this? Nails. Don't have time for a tea break. You already make me fight every single room. What you locking me in for? A disgrace to the order. Hey, it's the father. Oh, wait, no, that's Father Noah from the first game. That fool Noah. Did he truly believe that awakening such a vile demon would bring harmony to the world and raise himself to a higher power? Delusional old man, you are a disgrace to the order. I will be the one to bring light to this world filled with sin and corruption. I will be the one to awaken Nautilus. At least you did something right by forcing the birth of the twins, even if you were a terrible grandfather. I will use your granddaughters to fulfill my destiny. Hey, get dunked on, Noah, you goon. Even cultists from other sects are like, wow, we're a huge loser. I dread to think where this hole leads. Yeah, me too. Real quick inventory check. Into the darkness. We left these bodies here. Plant sprayer, empty. Oh, really? Oh, I see. Why the fuck would you shoot that guy? Game is ruining my efficiency. Where's the other guy? Come on! What, did he stop for a bathroom break? They should have been lined up perfectly. Danger. We knew we were gonna have to do it eventually. Bro needs to stop aura farming and, like, stick with his brother. Fuck off! I hate this game. Kill me. Just kill me. I saved. Come on, guy. Yeah. Continue. Oh, it just loads your last save. Which is very similar to loading your game. I don't see the reason to have 2 functions for it. Three zombies is actually super reasonable. I don't have any clue what we're gonna do with that plant sprayer, though. That's like not the puzzle element I was expecting. that. That's how you do it. One shotgun, one nail. No damage. Take those. And now I have a plant sprayer. Empty plant sprayer with a top pump. Where do I even begin with this? Probably not here. Maybe I'll spray the blood with it? I can see that. Okay. This is locked from the other side. We still have never been to West Corridor or dormitories. This was the mirror, but we don't have the solution to the mirror yet. Or I guess we do, because I don't think there's been anything else to show us. Certainly wasn't anything in that room that told us what to do with it. We literally just saved. I'm not gonna do it again. Yeah, that room was annoying, but we'll get over it. We have to do it again. Maybe I do have it. You know what? I might be dumb. I think I do have it. Is this the way? This is the way. Nope. This is the prison. Museum was up the shortcut to the right. This is the crematorium? Yes. This is the shortcut. Which has somehow always been a long cut. Every shortcut just gets flooded with enemies as soon as it's opened. The lighting in this game is really good. There's like a perfect amount of spooky BS to make some really nice shadows wherever you're walking. Anyways, it's something I noticed when I was looking through my inventory earlier. I swear, the drawing from Anna drew the mirror, I think. And I think that has the candles on it. I'll double check when I get in there. Oh. I just wanted to check to see. Nothing on there. The blood, nothing on that. Yeah, we got nothing on this. Not a journal nor a diary has ever told us what the proper candle placement is. does this go? Basement. I want to see if I could rotate this. Nothing to do until we find it. Gotta keep our eyes open until we... Wait. I mean, it appears to have been used recently. Yo, call me back when you've got, like, 8 lights in a ring. On anything. You can write on a dinner plate for all I care. Does your scroll hold the answer? Do I have to somehow get that out of your hands? Empty basin. Wire. Is there anything I can do with a wire? This is where we found the saw. We did the hand trick. I don't think it wants to let us through the refectory because that leads up to the dormitories in the west corridor. Which comes down somewhere? Like, this is the second floor. There's a stairwell here. But it definitely doesn't go down the chapter house. So that must go up? And there's a stairwell down here. Into, like, west corridor? Doesn't feel right. So where the heck is this stairwell going? Does it just dead end here? I guess I'm gonna go see if I can break that wall. Hold on. Now, there's a mirror here, so I thought maybe there was a clue, but nothing stands out. I want to check that last painting one more time. Okay, yeah. That was dumb of me. It's right here. Top left, bottom left, 2 in the middle right, and then we flicker the bottom right because it's hidden. Either 4 or 5. They're usually pretty good at keeping most of the solutions next to their puzzles. As frustrating as some of these are, I'll always give them that. Things are pretty well contained. So, turn those off. I'll turn that off for now. And that one. Here. Here. Aw, shit. Here we go again. Enter the other side using a mirror. Look at the green and the nautical theming on this one. That's how you know we're in a Cthulhu zone. Gone are the bloody cultists of yesteryear. I heard something somewhere. I'm waiting for it to come into view so I can just gun it down. Rather than have it catch me in a bad angle. On the right, up here. Come get some, buddy. Come on. What is this? These lights are red for some reason. There's some chairs hanging. I can probably go through this door. I don't want to yet. I need to go up here and take out this guy. What do you want? Man, you're just a dude hanging about. You're not an enemy. There it is. I ain't fighting you up here. Go down here. Come on out. Really? I want to see it come down the stairs first. I want to know what I'm dealing with. Okay. Better safe than sorry. The previous game kind of gave away its enemies a little bit much. This one is very deliberately hiding enemies. I'm not sure which I prefer. I think the first one kind of stopped being scary because you would walk into a room and hear if there's enemies or not. This one, you gotta walk right up to them before they give you anything. Ooh! Nice little animation cancel on that one, eh? Reload the shotgun. Ew. What methods of torture did this person endure? Hey, some painkillers. Which is good, because I was just about to use them. I think I'll let it wait just a little bit longer. Wow. Remember what I said about lighting and imagery? The deity statue of some kind. I think the deity is the tentacles. I think the rest of it is just like the nuns worshipping it. Also, I'm not sure if that's a puzzle. I think that's just a gross guy. Making sure there's no traps on the walls. Another light. Well, let me go back then. Another mirror is what I meant to say. And then what are you? Now that the enemies are dead. Alright. Now we can deal with that in the future. Ow! Alright. I hear it. I don't see it yet. Is it upstairs? I think it is. Hi. Ow! I wanted to bait this guy to the traps. But he's being super annoying about it. Might just have to gun him down. Yeah. Can't take any chances on that one, unfortunately. Alright, here's the statue we want to make cry. The statue's holding a thin paper scroll in front of his chest. This paper, I can light it. Could I? Answer is yes. This cavity blocked by thick bars. Try the pliers. I doubt they'll work, but yeah. Maybe we have to go to the future now, and they'll be weaker. Or the other world, and they'll be weaker there. We got the scroll out of the way. There is no more door up here. Alright, so it's just the statue here then. I had a moment because I swear I heard the crawlers again. Torture Museum. This must be her secret room. These must be the hands of the many people who are trapped here and died. Because this area is not on the map, right? Yeah. Blood-covered tables littered with instruments of torture. Painkillers. Hi. I feel like there was two of them. There was indeed. Wait, was that three? Yo, triple? That's what we wanted to do upstairs. Oh, the bull. Heaps upon heaps of human skeletons. They've been locked up for some time. Oh, the lady's gonna be in here, right? Yep. Ornate stone heart. Nothing left to do here. There's also a little subtext there. They left the artifact on her. Her being put in there was not about the artifact. Or they would have taken it, you know? They would have taken it back. Punishing her was about punishment. Punishment for punishment's sake. Which is as fucked up as it sounds. By the way, I think I know exactly where this comes out. Hells yeah, brother. Let's go! Pipe number 2. Makeshift double-barrel shotgun with a slot for another barrel. I believe all this does is it holds 2 rounds now. Perfect. We are going to misfire that so often. What else? Stone heart. Let's go upstairs. Oh, look, I don't hear nothing. In goes the stone heart. There is the blood. I was correct about what to use the plant sprayer for. And now I need to think. I think we're just good. We got the pipe from the dummy. We got the blood. So what's the fastest way to the chapel? Great shot from the chapter house. We're in the museum. Through the cloister then? And then we'll save here. It might be time to call it there, even. You have enemies, I don't care. Just stay out of my way. Similarly over here, if you have enemies, I don't care, just stay out of my way. Gonna go through the courtyard, it's got more space. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Nothing all the way. Surprising. But awesome. No trouble on the way to the guest room either. Plenty of save ribbons, I do. Alright, I think we'll get to the chapel. I think it's gonna let me in, and then we'll call the episode there. I wouldn't want to deny you guys the last little bit of story. Is Anna in the chapel? Are we doing all this for nothing? Will there be a boss fight now that we have our... Fuck off. What was that? I'm leaving. I don't know what the fuck that was. I didn't get a good look at it. I'll deal with it next loop. Have those cobwebs always been up there? What do we got? Whatever it was didn't chase me. Plant sprayer lacks pressure. Oh my god. Pressurized. You can give me... You can give me a freebie every now and then, game. You probably could have pumped that for me. Alright. If ever there was a time for a boss fight, this would be it. That's the executioner lady. Boy, did she have a fun one. we're just in another room, huh? Ow! Dagger. I'm not shooting at it yet because I don't know if I have to. I didn't do anything with this guy. You gonna give me nothing? Not the shells. Can also move while reloading, which is nice. Dagger to the face. Alright, I got the loop. One, two, three. Let me get the other dagger. Do I need my light out? Fucking corners. Why can't I interact with this thing anymore? I know the dagger is right there. Is it a bug? Was I just supposed to grab it the first time and it never thought that I wouldn't? I think we can watch the spook now. Let's go ahead and just stand there and see what these ghosts do. I think I saved before the jump scare, right? Yeah, what do we got? Oh, it's all the dead nuns. Okay. Pump up the blood. Pump it up. Get it. Pump it. I don't want dance and move tonight. I don't know the exact words, but it sounds right. Day by day, day by day. Shotgun. Go ahead and skip that. Does she start with the dash? Oh, man. She does start with a dash. God damn. Pick a moveset. Stay with it. That was very close because that was through a screen transition. Yeah, it's just a bug. The game never anticipated that you would not pull the dagger out the first time you look at that guy. 1, 2, 3. Also made a bug report after this episode. 3. We're just gonna stay close enough to keep her in the 1, 2, 3 loop. That way we never have to worry about dodging. Ah, my brain! Just put that right in there. We got one shell. 1, 2, 3. Slam was not what we wanted. This is in danger, might as well full heal. 1, 2, 3. What? We're out of shotgun shells, huh? Awesome. We're not out of shotgun shells, we just didn't pick them up yet. Love the angles. Just kill me, actually. Kill me again. I'm not wasting all that. The shotgun shells are gonna get used, but I'm not gonna get hit. I'm not taking damage against this idiot. Alright, shotgun shells, both daggers, then fight. Also, 5 shells to put her down is a lot. 10 shells for the entire fight if you do it optimally. Gotta pump the damn thing again. Thanks, game. Yep. It's... Ah! Camera angles, please! Do tank controls work better? They do. How much do I care? I'm still in caution. I think I'm fine to run it out. I probably won't get hit again. 1, 2, 3. You can run at full speed while reloading, which is nice. This should be our last one. Yoink. Come on. I guess we're gonna have to learn how to play tank controls. Might as well get used to it now. Is there an always sprint? So I literally have to hold down the square button while I'm trying to do this? Auto running with the D-pad on. Enable tank controls with the left stick. I could do that too, but like it's... No more screen transition fuckery. Or faster. Yeah. Come on. This is why I don't like tank controls. I get the nostalgia value, but please make the game not suck. There's a reason they haven't been used in anything except old games. Or games that want to appear old. Fuck off! I wasn't that far. Just kill me. I'll do it faster, low game. What a bullshit fight. And the run back is miserable. Yes, pump it, pump it, pump it. Come on. Did he start an attack, sister? Do something? Hello? Bro, stop fucking around. Do something. What is wrong with you? Yeah, not that though. Asshole. Always something new with this motherfucker. There we go. Same shit you've always been doing. There we go. Excuse me? Well, that's not a good sign. That was 6 shots. I don't know if we're gonna have enough ammo with that. 5 shots left. We're gonna use the very last of our ammo on this. Whatever. 1, 2, 3. Why are you still moving while I'm shooting? 2, 3. Last round. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Defeat the Iron Maiden.
Oh my god, Angelica, is that you? Don't waste your strength. What the hell just happened?
Who the heck is Angelica? Oh, probably the lady who introduced us when we first got here.
Anna? Do you mean Anna? Do you know where they've taken her?
The processing plant.
That's not a good sound.
I need to take you to a doctor.
Oh, no. No, it's too late for me. I'm sorry.
Verse marked in this book. Therefore I urge you, brothers and sisters, in view of God's mercy, to offer your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and pleasing to God. God never did sacrifices, right? Right? That was for, like, other religions? Hey, this is a Cthulhu sect of Christianity anyway, so... what am I trying to do in here? Where's my map? There's a door that goes that way, there's stairs going up. I just want to go save the game. I'll do all this next time. That was very dark. I thought I had heard an enemy, so I wanted to get my gun out. Turns out that was foolish. Alright, so... that's probably as good as that fight
This is
can
like a
go.
nightmare. The room where I last saw Anna is now littered with dead nuns. All brutally murdered. In the middle was the one who attacked me before. It looked like she killed herself, like it was part of some ritual. Then suddenly I was being dragged into another world, and that nun was alive there, and I had to fight her. I barely made it. It's a miracle I'm still here. Oh, and Angelica? The woman who met us at the station, I found her, and she died right in front of me. Before she went, she told me Anna had been taken to somewhere she called the processing plant. I need to hurry.
Yeah, processing plant. You never want to hear that your kid's going to the processing plant. Anyways, that's going to be it for this episode. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed that boss fight. If you did, please click the like and subscribe button. It really helps small channels like this one grow and reach a wider audience. And I hope you have a good morning, a good afternoon, and a good evening. Goodbye.